What a run we had for Litecoin. Things were looking great. Since that last video, we were sitting right at around $200 to $210. And Litecoin went on a massive run, pushing up towards $300. Right now, it is in a pretty big correction. People are a little bit confused whether that breakout is going to continue or if this correction is going to continue. And that whole breakout that we just had just might get erased, but that doesn't mean that Litecoin won't reach a new all-time high. Right now, the crypto markets are in a correction, but let's talk about what we see happening next. What is going on, everybody? Welcome here to the channel. My name is John, at Real John Doe is my Twitter. This is going to be a Litecoin analysis or Litecoin update video since the last one that we did just a few weeks ago. And make sure while you're watching, even right now, if you can, do two things for us, and that is to hit that like button. And the second thing is to just pay attention to the video. If you enjoy content like this, make sure this is the place where you come for your crypto content. And I'm going to be giving you the usual in this video, such as support, resistance levels, the sentiment, news, and then we talk about the volatility and that price action. But right now, there's a few more things I need your help with, and let's get going on the video. Take a look at this. We're almost there. 25K subscribers. I'm hoping to reach that before the end of the year. And if you haven't already and you want to add yourself to those numbers, now is your chance to hit that subscribe button. My Twitter can also be found. Just search @RealJohnDoe on Twitter. Follow me there as well. I also even shared our new video that we posted, if Bitcoin was a superhero. Now let's have a look at Litecoin here on coinmarketcap.com. Where is Litecoin sitting? Right now, it is currently number 14 with a market cap of $15.4 billion. This week, it has been down about 16% past 7 days and down about 8% in the past 24 hours, sitting around that 220 to 230 level. We have a look here on Currency.com for the current trader sentiment for Litecoin. What's it looking like in terms of buyers and sellers? Currently, right now, it is showing 90% buyers, 10% sellers, which shows the bulls are coming back. Price right now is sitting in this bottom support range. But the past few days, since Litecoin had that breakout consolidation and another retest, things have not been looking good. Okay, so we're going to talk about support and resistance levels, price levels to watch on the upside and downside. I'm also going to review these when we have a look at the chart here in a minute. But first, let me mention what those levels are. The first support level, we have $210. That's the October highs and also brings us right down towards that 50-day EMA. The next level, we have 180. That's a 200-day moving average and also September and October monthly support range. And then in the last level of support, we need to hold $150. That brings us down towards Q4 lows and September lows. Now for the upside, if this correction stops and we start pushing back up, we do have a resistance at $240. That's a major pivot point right now for Litecoin. And if we can't break that, then we're looking at 280, and that is November highs. And then the next level is $300. And if we can flip that into a support, such as get a daily close up above $300, then we're most likely heading up to test all-time highs. Litecoin just had a huge rally here in November, over a 50% run. And this time, the good thing, it wasn't on fake news like that Walmart pump that we had a few months ago. This was a real run, lots of speculation since Litecoin has been lagging throughout the year. And the breakout got a lot of people bullish on Litecoin, but we do have a potential double top happening here. Price has been correcting since we did touch that double top. Crypto markets right now are in a correction, so maybe Litecoin is just following that. We also got to be open to the fact that this whole run that Litecoin had this month, it may even become erased and head right back down, which I do see that as a buy to dip opportunity if we get to that level, because I still think Litecoin should be valued up closer towards $1,000. And that's just not only my price target. On the bullish side, I think a lot of traders are even looking further than that. But some good news did come out now for Litecoin, some legit, no fake news. And the first thing here, Commonwealth Bank in Australia now offers access to Litecoin for its clients. And also, Litecoin is now accepted anywhere that Visa is. The Litecoin Foundation just announced on Twitter the other day that the new Litecoin Visa card is available. And the good thing is it converts your Litecoin at the time of your purchase. So when you're buying something with your Litecoin, you're getting the conversion rate right there, right when you're making your purchase. So now for the last part of the video, what you came here for probably, and that is our analysis with price levels. What I'm going to do first, though, I'm going to play a quick 30-second to 1 minute clip from our last analysis to kind of show you where we're at today and that outlook that we had, and then where we're and then see where we left off, comparing that from this current price action today and price levels that we're looking for, and just what the game plan might be. And we're going to be doing all of that in the Currency.com trading platform. Let's dive in. Let's have a look at the last Litecoin analysis that we did. That was about 3 weeks ago now. So if we look, we were sitting in this range, counting that as support, and we were looking at this 240 level as the important level to break. And that's what we got. Price did break out and breach 240, as you can see here. But on the retest of that support, price did break down, and it looks like the 240 support did not hold this time around. And what we needed was a nice consolidation and build 240 into support. That's not what we got, but we did get Litecoin to even push higher than we expected, right up towards $300. So the game plan from the last video was for Litecoin to break out of that range and flip 240 into support. It looks like we did break out from that range, but we did not flip 240 into support. So what is the current game plan now? So now looking here at Litecoin, look what's happening. So we were sitting right in this range around that last video. Litecoin did go on a massive run from that breakout, peaking up about 50% or so, just touching just below $300. Now, when we did have a little bit of consolidation, some sideways price action, that 240 range was the support that we needed to hold. And look what happened. Litecoin was holding it out, tried to break out, but then crypto market, the whole market had a major correction. And I think Litecoin itself still has that strength, but it was brought down with the recent selling that we've had. So now I'm looking for Litecoin to hold support roughly around that $200 range. Worst case scenario is 180. And if it does head back down to test $200, I see that as a buy to dip opportunity. Same with 180. And then potentially another retest as we get into late November, December, we have another market rally. And if we do have another run up to touch 240, again, this most likely will break out past this high that we had here in November. And I'm expecting this next breakout to be the one to push us towards those yearly high levels for the end of 2021. We have now about a month and a half left. So a lot can happen in crypto. Like, look at this run here. This was all within a month where Litecoin ran about 60%. So if we do correct down towards 180 or even 200, if we do do a 60% run, that brings us up around 320, which that would bring us right around those yearly high ranges. I think it would be much more than that if we did actually break out. If we do retest and everything resets, and we do have another leg as we get into the end of the year, then my end of the year price target will be above $400 for Litecoin. Somewhere between $400 to $560. But one thing you got to keep in mind, throughout 2021, Litecoin has been mostly trading sideways, which is almost a pretty good thing because that means it has been a long consolidation period, and the longer that happens typically means the longer the price will run. So from this almost 1 year consolidation range or sideways price action we have for Litecoin, from this current level, right now it's only up about 60%. And for a top crypto like Litecoin, that is actually pretty low. So if we do finally get a run, we see last time the last Litecoin run lasted from October of 2020 and it stopped in around May of 2021. So that's about a 7-month bull run for Litecoin. So with this sideways price action, let's say it did start here where we crossed in October, we could have Litecoin continuing to go up, same thing, all the way until May of 2022. If that's the case, then we 100% we will see Litecoin somewhere above, at least above $1,000 by May of 2022. But that's so far off right now. So much can happen, which is why we do these analysis to keep you guys up to date with what's happening level by level. So from these current levels, what are my bullish and bearish price targets? Let me quickly show you that before we wrap up. So if we're on the bullish side, I'm still looking at 240 to flip into a support. That can happen. Then the next level is right up here towards 280. Now, on the downside, Litecoin could continue this correction. Right now, the way price is trading, this is not a market for trading. This is when you sit on your hands and you kind of wait for a trading setup, unless you are bearish or were bearish up here in this range. So currently right now on the downside, if you are bullish looking to buy the dip, you can wait for a flip of the moving averages of resistance and then an entry, or you can look to buy the dip in a possible bid down here between $180 to $200. I'm expecting that range to hold for Litecoin if we do head down there, because as you can see, there has been quite a bit of trading in that range throughout 2021. So if we head back down there, then we're most likely going to see some sort of support. And then that would be where price finally reaches a new bottom, nice higher low, continuing on with the trend lines, and we get Litecoin to a new yearly high by the end of 2021. We look at Litecoin's RSI here quickly. This is the daily chart. So it was pretty much overbought, and it hasn't been overbought too many times this year. So that was now, I think, the fourth or third time. And now we've had this rejection with the correction. Litecoin heading back towards oversold. I do see it as a good thing. I think we just might get this buy the dip opportunity. So if we do, if you are buying the dip, 180 is that last line of defense, but anything between 180 to 200 looks like a nice spot. This current range right now is still a little bit choppy unless we do flip 240 into a support. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you could do one more thing for me, that is just hit that like button before you take off. And if you're one of those people who like to leave comments on videos, make sure you do that as well. Leave your feedback. Let me know what you would like to see again next time. And maybe even let me know what you think about Litecoin right now. What's your outlook? Do you agree with mine? We will come back to everything and see exactly how we're moving as we get into the end of the year. So make sure you are following up with the channel, not only Litecoin, but much more analysis. But I'm checking out now. It's John with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.